On this week's episode, I forget what we talk about. Do you remember what we talk about?
I never remember what we talk about. So what the heck?
Well, that's what we talk about. We talk about Scott forgetting everything. On show 501, he forgets how we do the whole show.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Do you remember what we talk about in the show?
I remember about Barbie.
Yeah, but we didn't talk about Barbie.
No, we actually talked
about the movie. We talked about spaghetti sauce. And we talked about you didn't do anything.
Virgins in Space.
We did talk about Virgins in Space. And I tried to get us canceled.
Yes.
So if you want to figure out what else we talked about, get away from the world, watch the show.
It's worth it.
Welcome to the Don't Know Show. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how I got my microphone fixed because I'm a dork.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today and how Scott, in episode 501, has forgotten how everything works. How the show works, how his microphone works, how life works.
So confused.
Yep. And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today, allow you to escape the world. I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada. Scott is in Delavan, Wisconsin, which is just west of Milwaukee and northwest of Chicago, Illinois. So
actually southwest of Milwaukee.
Actually southwest of Milwaukee.
West, southwest.
More west than south.
Oh, much more west than south. Yes.
And definitely northwest of Chicago, Illinois.
Indubitably.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. But Delavan, Wisconsin, that's where he's at. That's where he chose to make his home.
Yes. It was partially my decision.
So what are we all going to do and talk about today? We're going to start off by talking about the supplier pictures, but you go to whathappened.world so you can follow us and see what we're doing. Are we going to talk about the pictures behind us first?
That's what we usually do, according to what I can remember, but I'm screwed up today, so who knows?
I noticed that. So whose picture first?
Yours, because I like the fact that I've been drunk tonight.
I don't understand that.
I'm seeing two of you.
Oh. So, as you know, I went and saw Penn and Teller Fool Us.
Yes.
They are recording season 10.
Which is fun.
I was there last week, and I've been there again this week. And Sean Ridgway was one of the magicians. Oops, I'm going to go this way.
Which must be him. Hi, Sean. Thanks for putting up with Steve for me.
Yes. So Sean, he did not fool them. Sean's a very, very cool young magician. And he did a thing on YouTube.
Okay.
You disabled sharing for me, huh? Nice.
Oh,
Thanks.
it's because we rebooted it. Hey, you know what's really cool is with his hair in the background on top of your head, you look like one of those Asian monk dudes in a kung fu movie.
Hold on. And today we are going to talk about with Sean. Can I share now?
You can.
All right. So he did something that I thought was very, very unique.
And that would be?
He did a channel called The Useless Talent Guy. His big thing is his big color is purple. And he wears purple glasses, as you can see in the picture.
Okay. Yeah. I like purple too. I got a purple bus now.
He did 365 days of magic.
Okay.
Check that out.
The magic is each day he woke up alive.
Useless Talent Guy, and welcome to the 365 Days of Magic Challenge. So what is this challenge? Basically, for the next 365 days, for the next year, I'll be uploading one video each and every day with an original magic creation. That could range from like a sleight, move, control. It could be a variation on an existing routine. It could be new tricks. It could be a card trick, a coin trick, a gimmick trick.
So did you catch that? He's doing 365 days of magic of tricks that he
creates, yes.
Is modifying or creating.
Yes. Which is a hell of a lot of tricks.
That's a hell of a lot of things to
create.
I mean,
you know, I made 365 donuts a day without a problem, but that's completely different.
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty weird. I don't know how to see all of his videos. He's got 214 videos out so far, but Yeah, pretty cool if you think about it.
Yes.
One of the younger magicians, but purple is his color. He uses purple playing cards and stuff like that. That's kind of his thing. So if you get a chance to see Useless Talent Guy,
it's a shame YouTube, that I really don't have any reason to drive my purple bus all the way to Las Vegas, but he'll work out here. Or he's in Georgia?
Yeah, he's out of Sean Ridgway Magic. Let's go here. Let's go here. Here we go.
Maybe I get him to go into the Chris Magic show here in Lake Geneva, and he could come in my bus.
You could hire him.
Yeah, right. Like I could afford that.
About Sean Ridgway started at age of 10. It's passionate ever since. He's got purple glasses. You got the purple background, purple jeans on.
Yep.
In college, close-up magic. Sean completed FISM, which is the World Championship of Magic. But where does it talk about where he I don't know, it doesn't say where he I know it's Georgia.
Georgia.
Let's see, Ridgway Magic, that's Sean Ridgway. Dawsonville, Georgia. There you go.
Dawsonville. Chill.
So he serves Dawsonville, Georgia, which is that's a kind of cool picture.
It is.
I'm trying to zoom out. Why will it not zoom out? All right, Dawsonville is right there.
I see that.
North of Atlanta.
Oh, it's just east of Jasper.
North of Atlanta. So there you go. So it was very, very cool. He did not full Penn and Teller, but Brooke Burke is hosting the show now. Allison Hannigan did the seasons here in America. Jonathan, the English guy, did it when they were in England. I can't think of his name. Jonathan. Crap. But yeah, so Brooke Burke is doing it now. And I didn't realize that Brooke Burke does not have a very big
Hey, you're not supposed to be looking.
Body of work. But she has big health influence. Right? She's a model. But she did win Dancing with the Stars, but she only really did the E show Wild On. I don't know if you remember that show Wild On, where she went around, did different like resorts and stuff. Like it was a travel type deal. But yeah, so they had a lot of fun with her. I hopefully on the show that they just recorded on Saturday, they did a lot of the pickups, and I was sixth row from the back, sixth row from the front. On the if you're looking at Penn and Teller, I will be on the left. I will be on Penn's side.
Okay.
So 6 rows in the middle section. That's not very far. I might be. And they did a bunch of the pickups where they do the announcing.
Right.
You know, she sits there and just reads like one after the other. And now our next performer will be this, and we'll be right back after this. So I'm hoping in one of those, if they put it in a show, you'll see me in the audience. I'll have to be watching when it comes out. I think it comes out in October.
Okay. Now, just so you know, while you're going on that really long diatribe, Jeannie wants me to make her donuts, but only a dozen.
The coconut and Bavarian cream ones.
Yes. The bad part is now that my dad's gone, I don't. Until we go through the house, I don't know where the damn recipes are.
Yeah. You were always shitty about giving me the recipes on that shit.
Yeah.
So I'd like to thank you for that, loser. Not like you're using them.
So
could have let me have them.
Yeah.
So I could make for myself, but no. You wouldn't make them for me. You wouldn't give them to me so I could make for myself.
Well, the funny part is I know I could still make the French donut, which is what the eclair is technically made out of. But the Bavarian cream, that's just it's like pudding. It's a mix.
It's Bavarian cream. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually a Bavarian cream.
Yes. Although you can get a different Bavarian cream that has to be refrigerated.
Yeah. I like those too. I'll do that. But whatever.
But anyway, the picture behind me.
So wait, I'm not done.
You've been going on for 3 hours already.
Well, how long's the show?
An hour.
So
okay,
kind of a purple flannel he's wearing. You can't really tell from there.
No, you can't.
But Scott,
lean over one more time.
Which way? This way?
Yes. Okay, it's got to be an optical illusion because that picture makes him look like he has Popeye arms.
He does.
Seriously, he has Popeye arms?
He got strong arms. Well, here. Let's go back to Ridgeway Magic. Let's go to gallery. Let's see a picture in a short sleeve here. Go here. Let's go here. I don't like the gallery. Oh, here we go. Why do you think it's so long for the pictures to come up?
I don't know, but he does not look like he has big arms there.
Got big arms here. Right there. You get that.
It looks so much bigger in that picture, so it's got to be just the angle.
Gotta be the angle.
Because seriously, that picture makes him look like he has Popeye arms.
There you go. That's a good picture of his arms.
Yeah.
You
well, he's obviously not a wimpy arm guy, but
no. But he had purple tennis shoes on, so that's his thing. Purple, and I like that. I like purple. The tattoo's interesting. I should have asked him about that. What's the significance of the 3 rings?
Yeah.
Rings. So, but very nice guy. Definitely going to be looking forward to seeing his career go and do better. So,
excellent. Glad you had a good time.
Yeah. So Jeannie is like way into these donuts here.
I know. I see that.
He's not going to make them. So I've been asking him for 30 years. So
the problem is
watch Jeannie.
Or you're going to hold your breath until you turn blue. So anywho, the biggest problem is I'd have to create a proof box, which technically isn't that hard to do.
Here we go. Here comes all the excuses. I can breathe now of why he can't do it. There we go.
But all that stuff came from a place in Michigan. It was the company that we bought stuff. It was proprietary.
Whatever. Yes, there's the final excuse. I was hoping he was going to go there first, but that's about why I have to hold my breath. Oh, I can't get the materials anymore. The chocolate's a special chocolate. You can only get it from here, and I can't buy it anymore.
No, that was easy. That was made with Bavarian Carport liqueur.
I can't do it anymore.
Which I'm pretty sure I can get.
I can't get the supplies anymore. So you heard him. Can't get the supplies anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's my picture, and that was my weekend and fun and weird weather here again with the rain and it's a monsoon season, but it's a weird monsoon.
Any good flooding?
No, I didn't get videos. Good flooding. I mean, we had some rain pouring off the roof, where it was. So the roofs out here, they have the regular drain, and then they have overfill drains. So when the flat roofs overfill too much, it just pours out the overfill drains. Sure. It was coming out the overfill drains, but it only rained for like 10 minutes. So like the rain just fell.
Yep.
And then just poured out. That was it, So yeah, it was kind of weird.
And then it was like humid as all hell for about 4 hours.
Well, then there was just water everywhere, but and it dried up. So what do you have there, Scott, behind you?
What I have is the Lake Geneva Yacht Club.
Okay, I'm taking that you are on the beach shooting away from the water.
That is correct.
So this is the backside with the deck and the stairs down to the docks.
Correct.
That's pretty cool.
It is.
And you were there because of a wedding?
Yes. They were out on the pier. I showed you the picture, I think, last week of them. Maybe I didn't. But anyway, they went out on the pier for photos. So while they were out on the pier, I took a picture of the building because I thought it looked really cool.
Cool. So get out of the way of it. There you go. Yeah, it is a nice deck. You got a nice deck there, Scott.
See, back in the day, I DJ'd a couple weddings and did a decoration job there once. So I was familiar with the building. There. Yep. So Jeannie wants to go to Michigan.
Yeah, she goes to Michigan. She'll go pick up the stuff for you.
There you go.
Supplies to make the donuts. Time to make the donuts.
Yeah. Great commercials, crappy donuts.
Yeah, well, now they don't even make them in a store anymore. They have commercial kitchens, and then they truck them in.
Yeah, I believe it. That's what a lot of them do.
Well, you can't get people to work overnight to make donuts anymore.
No, it's hard to get people to work, period.
Yeah. So,
I remember when I was a kid, I used to have the old guys come up to me and says,
you remember?
it's refreshing to see somebody at your age that actually works hard. The kids nowadays don't want to work, which is kind of weird because it was a small percentage that really didn't want to work. They just, they wanted to go to college, where the older generation, the college degrees were a lot, small.
Well, we've talked about the college fallacy.
Yeah.
And the fact that, what's his name? Smelly jobs, dirty jobs.
Dirty, yes.
Mike Rowe talks about, how the college education, they took shop classes and that out of school.
Yes.
Which is the dumbest thing they do. Now, so this ties into this, right? So you can go and get your college education, right? And be $200,000 in debt because that's what they did. They raised the debt limit on that. And then the schools all went, yeah, they can't go bankrupt. So, yeah, tuition's now $200,000.
There you go.
And you graduate, and then these kids have these. I am amazed the amount of people who still have school debt.
Oh, God, yes.
And they're in their 50s. I'm like, what? You didn't pay it off? No, not what we do, man. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. But you saw the just UPS strike that went on, right?
Yes.
So did you see the articles of what the average UPS driver now makes?
Now after the strike?
Yeah.
Then no, before the strike, they were making 20 some odd bucks an hour. But
no. That was the part-time people. What did the drivers? So this whole strike was the drivers going on strike, but they also upped the people who were part-time and working in the warehouse and the people who are non-union. The union actually negotiated for people who are non-union. Okay. So guess what a driver makes? Average driver UPS makes annually.
I was going to go with 75K.
Higher.
Do they hit 6 digits?
Yes.
Wow.
Higher. Come on.
Okay.
It's not, you can look it up on the internet. So go. Come on. Hurry up. I know what it is. Just guess.
$125,000.
Higher.
God, that's insane. That's
higher.
170,000.
That's exactly right. Average. You feel like becoming a UPS driver up there? Although up there it might not be as much, but still.
Right.
They're making more than you are now.
Yeah.
And
they're always in a hurry.
Yeah. So you can look that up if you want to, folks. On the Don't Know Show, you can go and just search the average wage. It's all over the news, all over, after the strike, that's what it is. So, I'm not making that number up, but yeah. So, but that's the thing, right? Instead of going get their college education, if you would have gone to work as a UPS driver and have 4 years of additional income in, and then not graduate with $200,000 worth of debt, which is probably another 5 years of paying it off if you just go to pay it off, even with your higher income.
Right.
Right. That's 9 years. I'm in marketing. That's a decade of over $100,000 worth of income, a decade, 10 years that you have over that person who's graduating college. They're never catching up.
So much you're not spending that money. So
they're never catching up. I don't care how much they're making. They're not catching up. But yeah, Mike Rowe talks about, we're losing our welders, our plumbers, our carpenters.
Bet.
We don't have those people that could do those jobs anymore.
That's what the robots are for.
I wish the robots were better than they were. They're not good enough yet.
No. And then, of course, you got iRobot. So you know what's going to happen once we do get robots.
Well, let's just talk about automatic checkouts.
Yes.
You see the amount of hassles that are going on about these stores that are going, oh, we're 100% automatic checkout. And then they have to stop doing it because people are stealing stuff. And I'm like, okay, they don't have to steal stuff to automatic checkout. Just move to San Francisco. People are just walking out of stores with stuff.
Yes. And the companies are telling the employees not to even call the cop.
Don't. There was a lady who got fired for trying to stop somebody.
Many people have been fired for doing that.
Yeah. Do not risk it. It's not worth it. But then these people are stealing millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars. And they're like, whoa, what's going on? Yeah. The cops can't do anything.
Yeah. Nobody's pressing charges.
So yeah, it's not as much fun as it should be. But that's not what we're here for.
No, we're here for the actual.
We are here for fun stuff. Like Al. Speaking of stealing.
Where's Al?
Do you see what Al is stealing now?
He's stealing your damn passwords.
Okay, this is the best part. Al is stealing your password with almost 100% accuracy, and you'll never guess how. How do you think Al is stealing your password?
Keyboard strokes.
How is he getting the keyboard strokes?
Listening to him.
Did you read the article?
No.
How is he listening to him? You had to have read the article. There is no way you knew that without reading this article.
I mean, there's an algorithm that chooses the average person the way that they type, and the keys makes a different sound because of the distance they are from the microphone on the phone.
Yeah, there's no way you knew that without reading this article. Could you please just admit that to everybody?
Did not read the article.
You did read the article.
Certainly did not.
You did too. There's no way you knew that.
Read the damn things that you have up there. You know I don't read those things.
Yes, but yes, they're actually putting software on your phone, on your cell phone, because we all know the cell phone's spying on us. So they actually put stuff on the cell phone.
No, they don't.
That listens to you typing and can steal your passwords. How bad is that? Al, what are you doing?
Al.
All right, it's your turn to explain to everybody what Al is as you're taking a drink.
Al is Steve's buddy that lives down in Illinois.
Yep.
Oh, you're talking about.
Hey, Albert, how you doing?
The
Are you listening tonight, Albert? Probably not.
No.
I tell him I talk about him all the time.
Exactly. Anyway, Al is actually AI, but the way that they put it, it looks like Al.
Yeah, just like for example.
And now for something completely different.
What happened? Oh, there you are. You're on this screen now.
Ooh, I'm moving around. I'm getting my exercise. I don't have to do aerobics tonight. Excellent.
Doesn't that look like Al?
Al. Yep. Looks
Al
like.
can now steal your passwords.
Or it looks like A1 steak sauce.
No.
And I was in error because I did not realize that they're stealing your passwords from your phone. So that's probably not from the distance with an algorithm. That's probably just hearing the tones.
They're hearing it on your keyboard on your computer, not on your phone.
It says they're stealing your passwords by listening to your.
It says he's reading it
from your phone.
He's reading it. I caught him.
I'm reading it now.
He's reading it, folks.
I
didn't read it.
I didn't.
It says you are reading it. Don't lie.
Oh, Goomba. Steve.
You're a liar.
Steve.
But yeah, it uses the microphone on your phone to record your actual keyboard.
Okay.
All right. So what's the next show subject here?
Have to make those noises when you're typing.
How was your anniversary?
It was okay. I don't remember what I did.
Did you guys end up going somewhere?
No.
We went to Pyogi Village.
Pyogi or pierogi?
Pierogi. Pyogis.
Because
we were at the Pyogis.
Then it was Polish food.
It's a woman-owned business, and she's a Polish woman, and the cook's a Polish person. I did not see them, but they were awesome.
You say Akshamash when you go in there?
No.
You should.
Did you?
I would if I went in there.
It was so good. And we had the dessert ones. They filled with fruit. One had an apple pie, like apple cinnamon in it for the dessert ones. That was awesome. Came with a cream sauce, but it was a sweet cream. So that was so good. Blueberry, awesome. And then the sweet cream with the cheese in it. Oh, they were so good. But we had sauerkraut and mushrooms and sauerkraut and I forget what else, but man, they were good.
I put sauerkraut on Susie's bratwurst tonight.
They were good. I have to go back and get the Polish sausage sandwich. The bread, oh God, their rolls. That was good stuff. So that's what I did to continue my partying. But you can't remember, huh?
Yeah, it was last week. I had a rough week this week.
Wow, that's a shame. And then we never did ever close the loop on Diddly Squat.
Yes. So I'm going to close it just for you.
No, you're not, because you're not answering the question that I asked you.
Oh, you had a specific question. I don't remember that.
Yes, it was a specific question. And
Okay.
your thing has nothing to do with that. I asked you,
okay.
Diddly Squat is the name of something that is on TV that is pretty famous. And I was wondering if you knew the name of the show it was on, the name of the person who owns it, and or what country it's in. And any one of those would make you a winner. But it's a famous TV show. It's a famous person that owns this thing called Diddly Squat. And I was wondering if you knew what Diddly Squat was.
Okay. It has nothing to do with Al from Happy Days, right?
No, it is not not Al Molinaro. Did I lose a connection with you?
No. I'm just trying to see if, to the best of my knowledge, I cannot think I've ever seen it, because to me that would have stuck.
So what was your answer?
What is Diddly Squat?
The question that you made up.
Did I actually have a question?
Well, you put something in the notes on Diddly Squat that you made up a question or so. I don't know what you did.
But for all practical purposes is the least amount of anything at all. So it's like just a little bit. So, I personally don't know Diddly Squat about sports, which is not true because I know some stuff, but I obviously do not know a lot.
You don't know enough about sports to be considered somebody who knows anything about sports.
Right. So
there are people who are nuts about sports and they know batting average and all that stuff. That's
correct.
Not what we're talking about. I'm talking about somebody who understands the basic flow of the game and the basic rules of the game. And you don't even know that. Pitch clock. How long is it? How many seconds before the pitch clock runs down does the batter have to be set in the box?
I want to say that the new thing is 15 seconds.
See, you don't even know.
20?
You don't even know. Never mind.
No more than 20 because it goes fast. I watched it count down when I was there.
It's different times for different things, right?
No, I haven't paid any attention yet. I just know that.
Again, that's what I'm saying. You don't know.
Which is fine by me. But did you know that Diddly Squat probably came from in the 1960s from U.S. slang, meaning doodle, which was, pooping. And of course, squat in the sense of taking a squat or defecating.
Cool. I'll help you out a little bit. So you were right. 15 seconds when bases are empty, 20 seconds when there's a runner on base.
So, okay, that's why. Yeah, because they're only allowed one throw at the runner on base, correct?
No, they can throw multiples.
I thought it was only
after
one.
Today's switch, a 30-second timer between batters. So that's the 30-second one. 15-second timer, 20-second timer. The batters must be in the box and alert, ready to get a pitch at the 8-second mark, or it's an automatic strike. With runners on base, the timer resets to pitcher attempts a pickoff or steps off the rubber. Pitchers are limited to 2 disengagements or pickoff attempts or step-offs per plate appearance. However, this limit is reset if the runner or runners advance during the plate appearance. There's a lot of rules. So you didn't know any of that stuff. So I'm just like,
I was pretty damn close.
That's part of the game that's being played. You weren't. Okay, that was Diddly Squat worth of information.
Yeah. See?
So Diddly Squat is, I don't know what you were thinking you were trying to answer. However, if you just search the words Diddly Squat, I'm surprised this didn't show up. I just put Diddly Squat in Google, and what did I get, Scott?
A Year on the Farm.
Diddly Squat, A Year on the Farm by
Jeremy Clarkson.
Okay. So, do you know who Jeremy Clarkson is? Look, Diddly Squat Farm Shop.
Ah.
Do you know who Jeremy Clarkson is?
No, it's a Cotswold-based.
Did you ever watch the TV show The Grand Tour, which was on Amazon, or Top Gear?
No.
In England? No.
I'm looking at all those. I have seen none of them.
Yeah, that's Jeremy Clarkson.
Okay.
So, how Jeremy Clarkson's actress girlfriend Lisa Hogan swapped a life of glamour for, I have no idea what that is, but it's actually a pretty good show. It's on Amazon. You should watch it. It's called the Clarkson Farm, and you should watch it.
Okay. Well, let me
would like it.
Wait, I still haven't gotten to those videos you sent me, so I'm not going to be watching the show that hasn't piqued my interest yet until I do stuff like that and get that done.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Whatever.
So there's a new show also on Netflix called Heart of Stone.
I did see that. I didn't watch it, but I did see the little box that said that.
And Gal Gadot is the star of it.
Right.
And again, you know how I feel about 2 hour and more movies.
Yes.
Do not need to be that long, but it's a good movie, a good premise. If someone wants to jump on this franchise and tighten it up a little bit, this could replace Mission Impossible.
Okay.
She would be a way better. I don't know what he's agent. What are you doing?
Oh, we're having a problem with Spidey's all of a sudden.
Well, that's one of our stories later. So save that for when we get to that story. Okay.
Yes.
So what did I just say?
You said that Gal Gadot would make a better agent than Tom Cruise.
No, it's not what I said, but I said if someone wants to pick up and tighten up, this could be a new franchise, which I think would make more money than Mission Impossible.
Okay. Yeah, Susie might watch it then because she doesn't.
It's actually pretty good. You should watch it. No, it's 2 hours too long. It's too long. It's not 2 hours too long, but it's 2 hours and it's too long.
Yeah,
they didn't need to make it that long, but yes, this could definitely be a good.
I know you missed the good old days back in the 30s when the movies were literally 50 minutes long.
Okay, so we closed the loop on Diddly Squat.
Yep.
We talked about Al.
Yep.
Now, is it time to go to the genuine positivity message, or is it time for me to try and get us canceled?
No, we'll do the GPS first.
We'll do the genuine positivity message before I try and get us canceled.
Yes.
All right. So you can tell your genuine positivity message, and then I will tell you my golf joke that goes along with this.
Okie dokie. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Funguy The Entertainer with your genuine positivity message to make you happy today. Life is like looking for a lost golf ball. You only have so much time, and the ball you find might not be the one you're looking for. But the feeling you get when you find something makes it all worthwhile.
So you say you're a golfer and you say you shoot really well, like in the 80s all the time, which
I didn't say all the time.
I call BS.
I had two that were in the 80s, which is cool.
However, you're out golfing with your friend.
Okay.
And your friend loses the golf ball in the woods.
Okay.
And you go out there and you start looking for it. And after 2 minutes, you walk out of the woods and go to your golf ball, and he's still looking. And right at the time limit, which is now 3 minutes. It used to be 5 minutes, but now right at the time when he goes, I found it. You're faced with a dilemma at that point. And what is the dilemma you're faced with?
Whether to hit him with the golf ball when you hit it.
No. Whether to let him play the golf ball or let him know that's not his golf ball because you have his golf ball in your pocket.
Ooh, that would be awesome.
Because you found it when you first walked in there. He's not finding it. That's a 1-stroke penalty. Go back and play the. But yes. All right. So now it's time to get us canceled.
Okay.
I did not know that this show was around. Apparently, it's been around. I don't know. It's a new show.
Okay.
I'm just going to bring it up on the screen and go, really?
Okay. I knew.
Do you see the name of the series?
Yes.
What is the name of the series?
Down for Love.
Right. And the people who are in the show, well, let's just read it. It's a heartwarming quest for love. This feel-good reality show follows several people with Down syndrome as they navigate the trials and triumphs of dating.
Yes.
So that's what we're doing now?
Well, have you...
the Bachelor and the Bachelorette have run their course?
Oh, God, they suck so bad.
So now we're going to do other people we can exploit their differences.
Sure.
Like maybe we'll do a show with midgets called The Mini Affair.
They already had something like that.
Okay. How about ones with, well, we can go one of two ways. Here's where I can get canceled. We can go with two homosexual males called brotherly love.
Right.
Or it could be priests and altar boys.
Oh, that one will get us in trouble. First one wouldn't cause much of a stir.
Brotherly love. No?
No.
How about one about with American Indians called The Last Reservation? No.
Well, you might get some publicity.
I don't remember why I did the next one. I'm gonna have to skip that one.
Bright young things. So we're thinking about.
What were they though?
Yeah, probably people that wear light up jewelry all the time when they have nookie.
Yeah, I don't know. But another one for the Indians is making reservations.
Yeah.
How about one for Canada dating called Connecting Canucks?
Yeah, I think they might want to hit you over the head for that though.
But we can do that one, right? That's a legit show.
Sure.
Canada's new dating show, Connecting Canucks.
Okay.
And then since I talked about the men dating app, how about the men dating show? About the women dating show?
Where that's going already.
Sister Scissors.
Yeah, sure.
Running with Sister Scissors?
Sure.
Running with Scissors?
Or sissy scissor hands?
Or we could do another one with guys crossing streams. No?
No. Yeah.
Should I just get us canceled?
No.
But if Netflix is going to do Down for Love, I mean,
first of all, they have the right attorney money to have the right attorneys to make sure that the only drawback or feedback or backflash. No, what is it called? That they're going to encounter is free advertising.
Well, they have other shows that are called like Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah.
Right. And they have Love on the Spectrum Australia. Right. You know, and they've got Jewish matchmaking.
Match.
Why can't I say Jewish matchmaking? I mean, what did they just do? Have the guy from Fiddler on a Roof just show up? Matchmaker, make me a match.
Sure, why not?
Fine, get me a
it's either that or they take you into a sulfur factory.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's the others, you know, Love at First Sight and all the other shows, but still.
Sure.
I just think, you know, now we're just exploiting.
It goes two ways. One, it's kind of insensitive, but two, it's also trying to make the younger generation.
Well, okay. So you are insensitive when you treat people with disabilities like normal people. I say no, because why not just treat them like normal people? If there's a dating show well, okay, I've seen these people on these dating shows. None of them are normal, first off. So, but if there are, quote, mainstream dating shows, there should be a dating show for every possible combination of
sure
what people would hook up. Right?
Exactly.
It's just stupid. But yeah, I'm like, really? I saw this and I was like, really? 2023 season 1.
Uh-huh.
And they have it listed. This is my favorite part. Okay. What category do you think this would be listed under?
Well, reality TV, I'm sure.
No, it's listed under a documentary.
Seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a documentary.
Okay.
Because they're following it's like you have 16 and pregnant. What do they call those teen moms?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a documentary. So this is a documentary.
Yeah, it's a documentary.
Because it's not a game show. They're following people who are
right.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm as a society, we're done. It's time to leave the planet.
Well, we're working on that, you know.
Did you see this on Thursday? Was it Thursday?
Is that the one where the one crashed down and the neighbors were all upset about it again, or is this a new one?
What?
Apparently, one of the, or is that, that's SpaceX, not Virgin. Never mind.
What show are you watching?
That's Virgin Galactic.
Space So they went up with the spacemen. That's kind of weird. It's moving with my mouse.
Yeah.
They did the one with the spacemen as the first test, but this is Virgin Galactic 2. And this is the one with the actual.
Oh, look, you have to wait 23 seconds now.
Try to check in a little bit later.
She's annoying.
I saw some of the
She's
celebration
their
honestly,
host.
a bit earlier.
I guess she's
and
gone
it
up and
looked
out. She's
amazing.
just
There was
annoying.
a huge crowd there supporting to make Keisha's experience.
Well, there they are.
even
These
more
are just
remarkable.
regular
She
people.
chose her youngest
That
daughter,
guy there
Anastasia Myers, astronaut
paid
13, a college philosophy and physics
20,000, 200,000, and now it's 400,000, 450,000.
Every time I look at the stars,
They won some kind
it almost
of
feels like I have a place in the universe. It reminds me that like
kind of-
every
3 different states.
I forgot what she won. It was some kind of like sweepstakes or
Kelly
something.
Latimer, who has logged more
Here's
than
the pilots.
6,700 hours in her 32-year flying career. Kelly
Why
also
is this is terrible? Here we go.
And that allows, once we get to the
Where we at?
designated
Are we at the
point
right
in
altitude yet? No,
our
yeah, Mach
flight
5.
profile for the mothership
Still attached.
pilots
Isn't that a cool
to engage the
mothership, though?
release and set Unity free. We're now 30 seconds away from release.
Oh, 30 seconds away from
Very last preparation that the pilot. So we've
Look
got
at
about
that.
Mach 2,
Look at, yeah, the speed's really jumping.
3 approximately, and rocket motor cut off.
There it is.
amazing.
They're getting
The
close.
crowds
Look,
here are
look.
just absolutely going
There it is.
wild. I can't imagine
They're
what's happening in
they're in the
Antigua
inner
with them
outer
cheering
space.
them on.
They're not completely up. Yeah, look at that.
Incredible. Go Keisha, go Anna, go John.
Look at that.
So everybody on board has been cleared to unstrap and enjoy that zero-G experience. The pilots have unlocked
2.3
the
the speed of
preparation
sound.
so that they can raise the feather here momentarily. They're engaging.
Yeah, they're
the
gonna raise the
RCS
feather
as
and then do
well.
the flip.
The feather is now starting to move on its way up.
Which is very cool that the whole
Everyone's
wing
up out of their seats.
does, and it does
Oh,
this
it's
flip. Look at
incredible.
that.
They're all, I know, it's amazing. They're all going to the window and taking in this just absolutely incredible view of Earth.
Of the flat Earth.
Planet where all of their experiences are held.
So this
everything
even
they've ever
feeds
known is
more
down
into the.
below.
The feather is all the way up.
we never
have a
went to the
predicted
moon.
apogee of about
Right.
289,000.
Because if we're just getting this far
That
now,
is
how come we're not back
amazing.
on the
Our
moon? We're
crew
supposed
looks
to be
like they're
back.
having an absolutely incredible
yeah, look at
time,
that.
and they are officially astronauts. Welcome to space. Congratulations to John.
More
to
people at a
Keisha,
time.
To Anna. on
This is
behalf
way better than the
of
Titanic.
The
Sure.
amount of G's that you feel, but is
That cool?
it's
Very.
That's a cool ship.
Founded by Dylan Taylor, who's
Hey, if I had won that $1 billion lottery, I would have done it.
Well, I said you got to hurry up. You got to. Yeah, did you play?
Back door,
Of course I played.
Good.
And Richard
Did you
Branson's
get a
face
minor
just,
win?
greeting her when
No
she
idea. I won't know until tomorrow when I go to the store.
Barbie the people. We're very proud.
I'm trying to find a
Of
landing.
flying the spaceship.
So this thing doesn't have a
crew
front.
have
Look at that. There's no wheel on the front. It's a
Nose
ski.
gear is now down.
You see that?
Yeah, that's weird.
So at a designated airspeed, the
Like,
pilots have the option to apply the brakes.
how'd they do
or
wheels
not.
back there,
They
but
can
no
let
wheel up
the,
there?
Let the vehicle roll to a stop. We have plenty enough runway here. They are
Pretty
applying
cool
the
though,
brakes, today. So
that's pretty exciting. So yeah, you got to get your act together.
Well, I had it together last night.
Did you win though?
There wasn't really a contest. However, the people that I was driving for
Mhm.
were highly impressed.
What?
The last stop we went to was a bar that had karaoke. Now, you know, I have not performed in over a year, right?
Yes, at least.
Oh, the only the person who hired me knew who I am. They all just thought I was a bus driver.
You are just a bus driver.
Well, to them, I am, yes. But I went and signed up to do Bob Seger's Turn the Page, which I probably shouldn't have done without, because that's one that you usually warm up for.
Right.
But felt like doing it because the type of crowd that was in there, I just felt it would be well received. So I went up there. You called me up when it was my time, and I went up there and sang the song. And I actually nailed it for being rusty on the money. And the lady who hired me is the lead singer in a band. And she goes, you really are good. And of course, all the people on the bus, when they all start piling the bus, dude, we heard you sing. You're really good.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's very cool.
Oh, I felt so good doing that. I was kind of nervous at first because it's been so long.
Right. Yeah. You're coming off. You're like, oh, because you do have to really work your voice to get it back. I know that I can fake it for like about 2 lines of a song. And then you can feel that I haven't sung in a while.
Right. I was going to do,
at least I know I haven't sung in a while.
It's challenging on the throat, but I just felt like doing Seeger.
Well, I'm not worried about wrecking my throat. I'm just worried about, did you warm up at all? Did you like scream or anything? Go, anything, or you just go for it?
Just went for it.
No, you got lucky then.
Now, don't forget, when I'm driving the bus, I'm talking over the bus sound. So I am talking louder in the bus when I'm talking to people.
Okay. So it does stretch out the,
a little bit, right? There's no way in hell I would have done Lion Sleeps Tonight. No way without warming that up.
Yeah. I used to do Broadway because I used to know the scat parts, but I haven't done it in so long because that's really what makes that song. Singing the song, hey, the neon lights are bright on Broadway. That's nothing. But when you do, because it's like a 2-minute scat section at the end? It's like, it's not 2 minutes, but it's like a minute. It's long.
Yes.
Let's put it this way. The scat section is almost as long as the singing section.
Yeah.
And there is no scat like on the karaoke screen. They don't show you where to go.
Yeah,
so you have to listen to the song, you have to know it and then be able to do it. So should we talk about something else like ghost peppers?
Sure, why not?
You know what ghost peppers are?
I do.
What are they?
They're peppers with like a 4,000 Kelvin thing.
4,000.
Well, that's not the right number because I don't know the actual number, but it's like stupid high.
Do you even know like where they fall on the scale of
not the hottest, but they're up there.
Okay, let me see if I can find the Scoville scale here.
That's it, Scoville.
Carolina Reaper's the hottest. So and they're third hottest. Wow, no shit.
Oh yeah.
All right, Carolina Reaper is anywhere from 1.4 million to 2.2 million. The ghost pepper is only 1 million. Okay, so it's half of the Carolina Reaper. It's third. Just to give you an idea, a habanero pepper is only 350,000. A ghost pepper is 1 million.
What about the jalapeno?
It's 4 times hotter. The jalapeno is only 2,500 to 8,000.
You know, Jose Jalapeno on the Steve.
It might as well be a poblano.
Yeah.
Actually, poblanos are pretty, but bell peppers are 0. Peppercini peppers. Everybody knows what peppercini pepper is, right? That the bigger one in Italian styles. That's only 500.
Hot dogs, armor hot dogs. No, Vienna hot dogs.
Yeah, I don't see the. What are those called? Sport peppers.
Yes.
What are they called besides sport peppers?
Well, usually they go with a giardiniera sauce, but sport peppers is what they usually say.
Sport peppers, other name. They don't know. Show.
We don't know. There's no other name. It's just sport pepper, dummy.
Sport peppers, other name. Sport peppers, about them are hot chili peppers.
Chili today, hot tamale.
Well, what else are sport peppers called? Serranos. Okay, so they're close to Serranos. So therefore, the Serrano heat.
Serrano from Major League.
The Serrano heat is 6,000 to 23,000, which is 2 above a jalapeno. Jalapeno, Hungarian, and Serrano. So there you go. So why are we talking about ghost peppers?
Because they're in the news, so you found it.
Because there's a thing now called ghost hearts. And these things are hot, baby. I'm telling you, they're hot.
Okay.
So what they do, and they're pretty cool looking. And here's why they're called ghost hearts. Oh, wrong screen.
We're going to see pictures. We like pictures.
Check this out. How cool is that?
It looks weird.
Okay, you know what that is? That's a
But
pig's heart.
are prepared to be transplanted into people's.
That's a pig's heart.
Yes.
Okay.
We've known that use pig stuff in the humans for a long time.
But here's what makes it special. They put it in a lab and they add the person's stem cells.
Okay.
Clean out the pig's heart, right? So they get all the pig DNA out of it.
Right.
And they add the patient that's getting it, their stem cells.
Okay. So it's less chance of rejection.
Well, yeah, because they take all of the pig structure out of the heart, use the framework, and then add the person's stem cells in there, which is their cells. So this is going to be really interesting of ghost hearts getting transplanted to people. This would be amazing if you start getting new hearts. Right?
Sure. Because then when you're all healed, you get to eat bacon.
So there are over 3,000 people waiting for hearts right now.
That sounds about right.
Right now,
Yep.
today. And we only do 11 a day in the United States.
Yeah. I was reading somewhere that there's like only a 12% chance of getting one before you die of your problem.
Well, if it's 3,000 people, that's only 11 a day.
Yeah, but people don't
think
every day.
it might be, I know, but the 3,000 people will die every day. I get that. But what I'm saying is that sounds pretty close, if not low.
Yeah.
But that's crazy.
Well, organic is better than mechanical. So, I mean, they could put fake things in you, and they're trying to do the 3D stuff, and the 3D stuff apparently does work, but it's also
Mechanical.
yeah.
It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing that they can animate that. You know, next thing is going to be Frankenstein's monster.
You betcha, baby.
We are out of time.
Well, technically, we could do one more because we started late because of my oops.
All right, we'll do the Barbie one.
Because
Or do you want to do the one about the spiders?
do Barbie because it's oh shoot, yeah, but
Let's do them both. We'll do them both. We'll do it quickly.
Yeah.
All right. Let me.
Now
do
for
this.
those who are not Barbie fans, just to let you know, the movie's pink.
What does that mean?
The freaking movie's pink. You watch the movie, everything's freaking pink.
Oh, okay. Where were we? All right. So Barbie crossed the threshold and has now made $1 billion with a B dollars. Billion.
Yes, breaking records like mad.
Do you know how much it cost to make Barbie?
Uh,
The original budget was $100 million.
really?
They didn't hit the original budget. What do you think the final budget was?
Usually they go over, but the way you're saying it, they must have gone under.
They went over.
Oh, they went over. All right, let's say 180.
Only 150. That's
Okay.
not bad. So 150 and $1 billion is 1,000 million.
Yes,
That's pretty good.
it's good.
They made some money.
Yes, and everybody involved in it made some money.
But I don't know if you remember the show where I talked about a new pizza sauce I found. And the name of the spaghetti sauce I found. And it's called Rao, R-A-O.
Okay,
Have you ever heard of this stuff?
I have not.
It's actually really, really good. I'm going to bring the picture up here. But the reason that I did the billion thing is because Campbell's Soup just bought this line
Okay,
for $2.7 billion.
okay. Well, apparently it's some
2.7
change because that's only $23 a share.
That's a lot of shares.
Yes, it's a lot of shares.
That's more than a billion shares. Right?
Yes, just a fraction over a billion shares. Yes.
Yeah. That's a lot of shares.
It's a lot of shares.
2.7 billion.
Now, if only our show got that many shares.
I know. Start sharing, people. Share our show. It doesn't cost you anything for that. It's not going to cost you $23. It's going to cost 2.7 billion. And if you guys do start sharing, we do start making money, we will start giving money away to our listeners.
Yes, we will.
We have to figure out how to monetize this. But isn't that crazy? Campbell Soup bought this brand. It's called the Solos brand. 2.7 million. But this sauce, I don't see it.
Yeah.
This is really good.
I used to make my own, but since I never seemed to have any time, the closest I found making my own was taking Prego and then doctoring up a little bit, because I do like the freshness of the Prego. But then I add my own 2 special ingredients to make it more my stuff. Okay, what's the other one?
Okay, so I just want to. So here is the headline.
Okay.
Supermarket closes over fears male shoppers could suffer permanent erections. Spiders who bite can cause bizarre reactions in men, sparks evacuation.
Of all the women, all the men ran in there.
Let me read that again. Supermarket closes over fears male shoppers could suffer permanent erections.
Yep.
Okay. First off,
people pay money.
First off,
4 hours.
This is the what the hell's the name of the damn spider? Why will this not open?
You broke it.
It is called the Brazilian wandering spider.
Ooh, okay. Looking for Brazilian wax, and if you don't got one,
so most of the time, when this spider bites you, you die. This is one of the most poisonous spiders in the world. It hitchhikes into Europe because this was in Austria where the store was.
Right.
It hitchhikes in bananas.
That makes sense.
So they saw the spider in a banana thing and they closed the store. But of all the side effects that this thing does, like getting an erection is like one of the it's not okay. They didn't close it because they're afraid guys are going to get erections. They close it because if the spider bites you, you're probably going to die.
Yeah. But it's a better headline the way they did it.
Okay. There's few species present a threat to humans. Danger to humans does not only comprise toxicity, but also factors spider capacity to deliver a sufficient dose of venom. That disposition can a bite make the proximity of the human habitation. These spiders wander in nature and are dangerous in densely populated areas. But if you read through the side effects, yes, it's one of the side effects, but fatalities, paralyzation.
Right now, what I'm thinking is these people who make these pills are looking to get a hold of these spiders to make more pills that work even better.
Symptoms may appear within 10 to 20 minutes after the bite, and death within 2 to 6 hours.
Oh, ooh.
Severe pain radiates from the limb. Increased blood pressure, therefore, increased blood pressure, therefore the erection. Vertigo, fever, sweating, visual disturbances, nausea, vomiting, difficulty breathing, and paralysis.
Yep.
But the title of the thing of the headline, so you read the article, is close the store because men might get permanent erections. And is it a permanent erection because you're going to die in 6 hours and the erection only lasts 6 hours? If your erection lasts more than 4 hours, please seek medical attention. You're dead in 6. Makes no sense at all. But yes, that's how they get you to read
Well, I'll tell you, there's no doubt about it. With that last subject, you made this show our chef d'oeuvre.
Oh, you were doing so good, and then you can't pronounce our word of the week?
Well, I fumbled it, but I did get it right the second try.
It's chef hors d'oeuvres.
It is not.
It is. Spell it.
Well, that may be how it's spelled, but that's not how it's pronounced.
Chef hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah. It's the F is silent.
Chef hors d'oeuvres.
Chef d'oeuvre. Chef d'oeuvre.
Chef hors d'oeuvres.
It's a crowning achievement, jewel, or a major work of masterpiece. And our show is now that. Yay. All because of you, Steve.
I'm
how to pronounce this French phrase, meaning what possibly would be masterpiece.
Masterpiece. Masterpiece by an artist. Just say it already. Chef d'oeuvre. Chef d'oeuvre. Chef d'oeuvre.
The F is silent.
You just said that. Chef d'oeuvre. Chef d'oeuvre is in English. Chef d'oeuvre. Did you get it? Did you get it?
Chef d'oeuvre.
That's stupid.
Ta-da.
Chef hors d'oeuvre. So with us being a masterpiece, I just want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
Then go watch Penn and Teller Fool Us and look for me in the 6th row. No, don't go down to what happened at Will. I'll post on there if I do and I see me.
okay.
And I'll take a picture. But 6th row from the stage to the left of Penn and Teller as you're looking at Penn and Teller. Okay. As you're facing them, not as you're looking from onto the stage over their heads, as you're facing them. Okay. But go down to What Happened.World. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. What Happened.World. Connect to our social media. You can see Scott's post. What was your post? I commented on it. You don't remember.
Was it the turkey? No, not the turkey one. That was the last one, right?
You're terrible. All right. Well, go check and tell Scott what he posted because he doesn't know what he posted. But I want you to live every day and we'll see you on the next show.
Genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Crazy, and what you still amaze me.